What if Christmas could be green instead of white?
For as long as I can remember, I have loved making things, and it seems more appropriate than ever to make stuff at Christmas time rather than buy stuff. The advantage of making stuff is it's fun, and people really appreciate a homemade present, and you're not having to buy loads of stuff wrapped in plastic that you can't recycle. But anyhow, this is how I make crackers. You need a roll of ordinary post office brown paper. You need a lot of loo rolls, so you need 2 loo rolls per cracker. So I've got 7 people on Christmas Day, so I need 14 loo rolls, so I've been saving those. And you need some cracker snaps. You can buy them online, but buy them at your local crafty arty shop and support them. They don't cost very much at all. You can buy tons of them for a very little amount of money. Then you need a pair of scissors. If you've got some crimping scissors, it makes it look quite pretty, but it doesn't matter if you haven't. And then you need things to fill your crackers. So I save these hats from crackers a few years ago and reuse them. And you need some jokes. We've got lots of musicians in our family, so we like musical jokes. Let's have a look. My son typed these up for me. What's this one? How do you know there's a jazz singer at your door? Appropriate. They've forgotten the key and don't know when to come in. Thank you. And then obviously you need a little present to put inside, and I really like giving people a present in their cracker that they'll actually want to keep or eat or use in some way rather than just chuck in the bin. So I found little presents like these are lovely, little whiskey chocolates, or you can fit little earrings in, or little toys. Whoever you're going to give the cracker to, try and think of something that they will like. And then finally you need some ribbon just to tie. You can use string. I always seem to have tons of ribbon hanging around. The great thing is you can reuse it every year. And you can recycle the paper, and the loo rolls are recycled anyway. So get yourself some ribbon and something to decorate your cracker with. I love these stamps. You can get these stamps with ink pads with snowflakes on. I also happen to have some stickers lying around from previous Christmases, or you can just get a pen and get creative. So before we start, take a moment to make sure you have the following things in front of you. 1 roll of ordinary post office paper, 2 loo rolls per cracker you're going to make, 1 cracker snap per cracker, 2 30cm lengths of ribbon per cracker, pens, stamps, stickers, etc. to decorate, scissors and a glue stick. And then for the fillings, each cracker will need a paper hat, a joke and a small present. First thing you need to do is get your post office paper and cut rectangles. They're 30 centimetres this way by 20 centimetres this way. And then get your crimping scissors, if you've got them, and just trim off the short edges, the 20 centimetre edges. It just makes the finished cracker look a bit prettier. But if you don't have crimping scissors, then frankly, I don't think anyone's going to go home. So, and then the next thing to do is to measure in 8 centimetres from the edge of your crimped paper. You then fold along that line, your 8 centimetre line. You don't need to have any previous experience at crafting to make crackers. It really is so easy. Then along your folded line, you just snips and snips. Honestly, you don't need to measure it or do it neatly. Those of you who know me well will find that amusing, I'm sure. It's just to help it ruche up later when you come to make the cracker. There we are. Now at this stage, get a pen. I love Sharpies. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. And I'm going to make this one for my husband. So I'm going to write his name across the middle of the paper. And I'm going to decorate. I like these stamps. I'm going to put a few snowflakes randomly around his name. This is just to make your paper look a little bit more interesting than post office paper. There we are. So then you get your loo rolls. One whole loo roll that goes in the middle, and 2 halves of loo roll that you've cut up earlier, and in my case lost, so I'm going to cut up some other ones. Very easy to cut loo rolls, and then work your way around like that. Ta-da! And then they go on the outer edges. Now you want to get a glue stick, so open flat your brown paper, blob in the middle, put your loo roll on, press it down, blob on this side. I could just do this all day long. I just love it. It's so therapeutic. And you can feel all virtuous that you're being eco-friendly. There we are. So we've just got 3 bits of loo roll stuck on. Now, before we roll the loo rolls up into the cracker shape, we need to fill them. It's quite good to put the cracker snap through first, I find. So just push that through like that and just leave it loose for now. Get your fillings. So a hat, a joke about a bad jazz singer. Oh no, this one is a different one. How many sopranos does it take to change a light bulb? 1. She just holds on and the world revolves around her. No comment. Pop that in, and then this gorgeous little whiskey chocolate. Pop that in. We are ready to roll. Get my bits of ribbon. And then simply roll up your cracker. Roughly sort of press in where those little slits were earlier. And then get your ribbon and tie a pretty bow. It just pulls them in nicely. I make these lengths of ribbon about 30 centimetres. I find that that's about right. And then another bow on this side. I have to be careful not to do my concentration face. There we are. The final thing to do is to anchor the snap. And for this you do need a couple of bits of tape. I haven't found any other good way to do it that's more eco-friendly, but you just want to stick it down inside the loo roll there. And there you have it, your first cracker. You can also put little stickers on afterwards or whatever. So I think we should pull this. Toby, can you come and pull this with me to prove that it works? Ready, steady. Woo! It worked! And there is the present, and there's the hat, and there's the joke. Oh, I'm going to reward myself with a little glass of homemade plum gin, because you can do that when you've just made crackers.
All your Christmases.